Good morning, guys. My name is Jason, and you're watching RayofLightTarot. Happy Monday! It's Monday morning. We're ready to go, go, go. Right? So I got up this morning, did my little meditations and stuff, and my little morning ritual that I do, and then I was about to go back to sleep for a little while. Started to go back to sleep, and Taurus, your energy woke me up. This hasn't happened in a while, but you guys snapped me right back out of my sleep. It was like, no, 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 sir, you're not going to sleep, because there's a message for you guys here, and so hopefully it's going to be a good one. Hey, Tundi, nice to see you. So I feel like Taurus, a lot of you, and this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and their soulmate. A lot of you Taurus, you have such a strong energy, such a beautiful energy, and it's so. Yeah, I actually went back to sleep. I get up early, guys. I get up at like 5 in the morning usually, like 4:50 or 5. But I go back to sleep usually. I get up early, do my little ritual, and then I go back to sleep. But I got snapped right out of my sleep after I went back to sleep this morning because Taurus is like screaming for a reading, and it's something good. I feel like you guys. What I was saying is, Taurus, you have such a strong tenacious energy. Tenacious is the word. It's strong and tenacious, and you guys have this ability to affect other people with your. I mean, listen, we all affect people with our energy, and we need to be aware of that, right? But Taurus, you have the ability to affect people with your energy in such a strong way because that energy of Taurus is so. It's so. It's a strong knowing, right? You know that like it's a stubborn energy, but I like the word tenacious better because it's knowing what you want and knowing how to dig your heels in and say no. Here's where like stick your little flag in the sand and say here's what I want, here's where I am, here's what it is, that's that, right? So I want to know what is compatible. Yeah, I don't know. Like you have to look that up. Virgo's compatible with Taurus. I'm Virgo, but I would look it up if I were you. Yeah, I can't help you with that. Sorry, that's with that one. But Liz, I can definitely help you guys with. I will help you guys with this reading because Taurus, there's a lot going on for you, and it's good. I feel like you guys have, like I said, this tenacity of spirit that's so beautiful, and that can bring in a lot of good things if you just don't give up, right? Don't give up. Now, letting go and giving up are two different things. You absolutely, when it comes to your soulmate, if you guys are in separation or they're running or whatever, you absolutely need to let go, right? Again, letting go and giving up are two different things. My twin soul and I are in complete separation and not communicating. Have I given up on what I know is real? No, you don't give up on something when you know what it is. Have I let go of attachment to the outcome, expectation? Yes, totally. Absolutely. So it's different to let go than it is to give up. I would say never give up on anything. Never give up on anything or anyone that you care about or love very much, right? Let go of attachment to the outcome, let go of expectations, that type of thing. What I'm going to do here, thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for your love and support. It is greatly appreciated and duly noted. All them negative haters just can't do anything when there's so many of us and so many of you that are so kind, loving, and keep the vibe so high, you know? It's like you build this beautiful wall of love around me that I'm so grateful for, and I could not ask for more. So thank you. That must really drive a hater crazy. You know, if I was a hater and I couldn't stand someone and like I saw all the love they had surrounding them and all the people that protected them and cared for them, it would drive me crazy. It would be like nails on a chalkboard. So thank you for driving the haters crazy. All my little love bugs. Taurus, you're digging your heels in the sand because you're saying, no, I will not be thrown off of my path. I will not be thrown off of my path when I know this is my path. You've got this angel of harmony. You've got this angel of harmony that's sort of in this beautiful sort of fluttery, ethereal way, just sort of throwing pixie dust on you guys right now. So what does that mean when I say that? What I mean is it's like that song Edelweiss, you know, that beautiful little white flower that blossoms in the snow. It doesn't matter how cold or how difficult your situation may seem, or even how hopeless it may seem. You have such strength, such tenacity, such strong will, and spirit wants to reward that. Again, let go, but don't give up. I'm going to pull these animal spirit oracles for you and your soulmate. I know. Edelweiss, Edelweiss. I love that song too. I read that when Natasha Richardson died, her mother sang that to her. I think you all know who her mother was. And in the hospital, her mother sang that to her before she died, which I think is so sweet, right? Vanessa Redgrave was her mother. Two very beautiful, famous ladies. Bless my homeland forever. All right, so this is interesting. Let me make sure. Is this, what about for the soulmate of Taurus? Okay. So we've got three cards again. Hey Luna, Ava, nice to see you. So you've got for your connection, which is so beautiful. Love you too, Gayla. You've got the Otter Spirit, okay? You are never alone. The Otter Spirit's a beautiful card. This is card number 42, which breaks down to a 6. The number 6 very much about balance, healing, making the best out of tough things, sort of instead of friction in certain things, finding balance to make things better. So this Otter Spirit is very much a twin soul or twin flame card. These two otters snuggled up and cuddled up like two little love bugs in a rug, making a heart, right? This is a good sign for your connection, Taurus. Also, you come out as the cat spirit, claim your independence, and they come out as the badger spirit. 4, it's a time for great healing for your soulmate. It's a time for them to be in the 4 of Swords, right? That's that energy of sort of being a little bit isolated, alone, but it allows for healing that isolation. Thank you, Blooming Goddess. Love you too. So with this energy, your soulmate is being called to do some healing right now, and then they're going to be called and they're going to feel this inspiration to get brave and go after what they want. That's exciting, especially if you have someone who's been maybe a little cowardly when it comes to chasing the truth, chasing what they know is real and what they want. I know in Twin Soul, I can only speak mostly from the Twin Soul experience. Like soulmate connections, I don't know so much because I've only had really one thing that just zapped me awake and into life that I was aware of, and it was a twin soul connection. Is a twin soul connection. So I know about that, and I know how you can have moments of great cowardice in those connections and fear, and moments of great heroism almost, and great being very brave. And it's a beautiful thing to see the difference in how you shift and change and grow with time and with experience. But you, the cat spirit, card number 13 again. So here's the thing. A lot of cool stuff happening right here, guys. So look at this, Taurus. They're the number 4 card, the Badger Spirit. You're the number 13 card, which is also the number 4. That breaks down to a 4. So you're actually both the same number. Mirroring, but not in an obvious way because they look like different numbers, 13 and 4, but they're the same number. So you're both in an energy of healing. You're being called to claim your independence. And when you think of the cat spirit, right? And look, this cat has wings, guys. This cat has grown wings. When you think of the cat spirit, what is that about, right? Cats have 9 lives. So this is a time for you to be very cognizant and aware of the fact that you need to be tenacious. You need to continue to be tenacious because this connection may have gone through some cycles, some bumps, some bruises, some apparent deaths, right? We all, if you're in a twin soul especially, you know what it feels like to think a connection is dead and gone. And then you learn there's really no such thing as dead and gone, right? Nobody's ever really gone, and there's no such thing as dead and gone, especially in a twin soul connection. That is always ever evolving, ever changing, ever growing. You're being called to also claim your independence just in a different way, right? In a different way. So be fearless, be brave in moving toward whatever spirit has in store for you, and don't be afraid of it being a solitary path, and don't be afraid of new love coming in, a new person coming in, because if this is a twin soul, they'll always be your twin soul, right? They always will be, no matter what happens and what you guys experience. Sometimes twin souls are meant to go and experience other things and then come into union the last year of their life. You just never know. And the point is, you have to be open to whatever it is, whatever spirit has in store for you. If you can be open to whatever spirit has in store for you, you're going to enjoy the journey a lot more, okay? It's going to be a lot more of a positive experience for you if you just stay open to whatever spirit has in store for you. Let go of attachment to a particular outcome and be very malleable, be able to be worked with, and you're going to have such a better experience. Okay, guys, don't worry that it doesn't mean someone is not what you believe them to be just because you don't end up together tomorrow, next year, the year after. Okay, only you and this other person, only you and your badger and your badger and their cat are the people that know, right? That know what this connection is and what it feels like. The rest of us from the outside, we can only look on and guess, right? We might be able to feel it. I know with my twin soul and me and myself, when the last time we were together, people who saw us or, watched a live stream we did and things like that on a different application, messaged me and were saying like, whoa, it's so cool, you guys, like, you're both this, you're both that, but then when you're together, you're like, it's like you're alive. It's like somebody put batteries in you, like the Energizer Bunny. It's suddenly going and going. And when other people notice that, it's a great confirmation for you too, because they're actually looking at you and going, ooh, I want whatever that is. I want to be awakened like those two get awakened from each other. I want to have an energy like that with someone that bounces back and forth and makes us glow, right? It's beautiful. And you're on a beautiful path. The otter spirit between you two says that you are each other's divine partners, and nobody else can touch that. So outside influence can try. They can come banging on your door and hollering and making a big racket, but they're not going to get in the middle of this no matter how hard they try. They might damage something, but ultimately they're damaging themselves if they try to touch this connection, because it's a beautiful, divinely protected connection. And you remember that, Taurus. You have faith in that. That's something you're capable and able to, not only capable and able to, but that's one of your best qualities, is having faith and staying steadfast, right? Loyal and steadfast. So use that gift, use that quality, put it to good use, right? Okay, Taurus. I'm going to say a little intention now, and we're going to pull the tarot. Okay. If you put in the reading if you put in the comments, replay viewers, the start time, don't put 12 minutes. Put the start time when I started pulling the animal oracle, because most people want to see those as well. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you, archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Thank you for allowing me to connect today to the energy of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and their soulmate, for those who are most in need of healing guidance at this time. Thank you for the clear and direct messages. Show me the soulmate of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, for those who are most in need, and their outlook for May 2020. What's up, Solomon? Oh, that's pretty cool, Solomon. I like it. First card coming out of the gate for your soulmate is the Sun. So they're awakened, they're aware, and they know where their happiness lies and what they need to do. But they've got this Five of Pentacles. They're kind of in a feeling of isolation, and they want to make sure they don't stay in that or get stuck in that. And overall. Okay. What about overall? I don't see overall for the soulmate of Taurus. Okay. Wow. The overall energy for your soulmate Taurus is the Two of Cups and the Magician. Okay. Could be coronavirus representing Five of Pentacles. There's a lot of things here. I don't get that as a reader, that it's about the coronavirus, but so from my reading, no, that's not what this represents, but I definitely think in general, that's a good observation. So let's see. Overall energy for your soulmate, Magician, Two of Cups, beautiful things going on here. So your soulmate is gaining the power and the capability and the awareness of how to use their energy, their words, their power to bring about what they want. Now, what they want is this connection to be showing a mirroring, a face-to-face, a equal reciprocity. They're ready for that to happen. And they're using their mercurial abilities, because the Magician is Virgo and Gemini, the two Mercury-ruled signs. They're using those mercurial abilities that are connected to communication to make things happen in their lives, in your lives. That's special. That's beautiful. Now, as this person is trying to understand why they have because they're realizing that, oh, I put myself in this Five of Pentacles, this isolation energy, right? Because this is, in general, this would be a very good representation, like somebody was just saying in the chat, of the current situation with COVID-19, or in layman's coronavirus and what's happening, all of the isolation and necessary quarantining. But in regard to a soulmate reading, what this is about is this person, your soulmate, Taurus, has literally put themselves in this situation where they're closed off from you, and they realize they did this more than anyone. But also it's got to do with the soul mirroring and what's going on for both of you. So it's not really that one of you did it, but that both of you did it, but it's a mirroring in that place that where we become cowardly, where we become afraid of the inevitable, where we become afraid of even the most beautiful things, like the things that are leading us to our this deep and abiding love with a soulmate or twin soul. That's a beautiful thing, but we can even become afraid of that if we're not careful, because it can be very overwhelming, right? So the two like person energies here is the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords. They're looking at you as the Queen of Wands, Taurus, even though this is a fiery energy. They're seeing you in this. And I think you do, Taurus, especially right now. I was connecting to that when I was getting awoken again. You have this really fiery energy, right? You have this really, right now, it's not just that you're so tenacious and sort of stubborn in a way that you need to be, but also it's fiery, it's passionate. You feel so like passionately interested and excited and excitable about your partnership, the people you love, the things you want, all of that. And it's all embodied by this Queen of Wands. And that's leading you to a reunion and a real ascension energy through sometime in majors. So their energy is all focused on the things they should be focused on according to spirit, which is their childlike happiness with you, their clarity of purpose, and moving it forward. So that's good. We know that. They're ready to come out of this isolation energy. Then, right here smack in the middle, they've got Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and what? Ace of Cups. Again, divine gift of a new beginning in love. Spirit is offering you guys a new beginning here, and they're ready to take it, and they're ready to move in fast. The Knight of Swords is a fast-moving air energy. It's when an air sign gets super excited about something, and they're like, "No, I'm slicing and dicing. Hi ho, silver. Go, 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 go. Get me to what I want." And it's all about getting closer to you, Taurus. So that's pretty beautiful. That's pretty special if you think about what that means. This person is so excited and has missed you so much, and they want to be close to you so bad that they're like smacking the horse to gallop faster. Now, what is it about you that's bringing them close? Again, it's that Queen of Wands energy they're feeling from you. They're feeling this, there's so much passion in this connection that it's kind of taken over. And at times, this has been mostly an intense friendship. See those little kids playing? And for those of you who this is actually a twin soul, which is different than a soulmate, that often is and does begin as a intense friendship. I know my twin soul connection is an intense friendship. It's so much more, but it is also an intense friendship. And that's what this feels like. They see this in you, and they see so much more. The Queen of Wands is such a badass Sarah Jacobson. Okay, this fire energy in her, it's turning the whole card on fire. Like the whole card looks like it's on fire, and she knows what she wants, and she knows how to go after it. Your twin soul is your best friend. Even when you're in no communication and you haven't spoken in ages, they're your best friend, and they know it and you know it. You know what I mean? It can even be frustrating too, because you're like, oh, like, but it's the truth. You can't become close. You can't be better friends with somebody who doesn't, because they don't know you. No other person can know you the way your twin soul knows you, right? They see right through those two eyes, the window to the soul, right into the soul, and they know what's going on in there. And if you're not loving yourself properly, respecting yourself properly, the runner will run. The runner, it's not just that the runner runs because they've got all these issues. The biggest thing that you have to look at if you're the one who's being run from or the chaser is, what are you doing to yourself that's causing the runner to run? Stop looking at them, look at you. But now they're coming to this place of seeing your beauty, your empowered energy. And as they see that, look what you guys start moving toward. The Four of Wands. Union, a portal of love, which is opening up and allowing you to what? Ascend. It's that ascension energy. So it is a union here, but you're being called to focus less about the physical union and more about the spiritual, the ethereal union, those doves. That's a representation of the energy here, the spirit. There's no two people in here on this card because they're not wanting you to focus on the 3D union. They want you to focus on what happens first, what never went away, and it's the spiritual union. That's where your focus needs to be. Do you see that in this card? That's what I get from this card. Now, you're also being called, if you really want this to happen, to know that your soulmate may be focusing a little bit on their own happiness, the things that bring them happiness, their own money. And you are being called to do the same thing, to mirror that. Don't be worrying so much about your soulmate right now, Taurus or twin soul, whoever. Focus on your 9 pentacles, okay? Those 9 pentacles that make you look like this beautiful golden peacock with a beautiful feathery tail up, making sort of like a half moon. Do you see that? This is the soulmate's energy, but it's also yours on the other side. You need to focus on that. Going after all of those things of value in your life that bring you fulfillment. And don't worry about that 10th pentacle with your person. Spirit's going to open the door to that for you. This is all spirit work right here. All of this. Do you see? Can you see that? This is spirit work. This isn't something you do. We don't do this. We're just humans. But the God within us feels that this is the right thing to do and knows to follow that urging, okay? Do not be afraid. Know that this is your path. And right now you've got to focus on the things within your life that are personal to you, that hold value, that bring you expansion and value, and that have nothing to do with Mr. or Mrs. Soulmate over here, okay? You've got to trust by doing that. But yeah, look at this overall energy again. 2 of Cups, Magician. It's all within you. It's all there. You've got the music in you. Yeah, play You Only Get What You Give by, who played New Radicals? You Only Get What You Give. Let's see what's going on with Taurus. Taurus, I'm glad it's resonating for you. It's a peaceful courtship. Very good, very good. Yeah, you will come together in 9 of Pentacles, because 9 of Pentacles, you're both focusing on your own stuff, your own wants, desires, hopes, dream, and even your own issues. You focus on all of that and good things will always happen. You go focusing on your soulmate instead of yourself and watch how quickly that relationship gets further apart instead of coming close together. Show me Taurus, Sun and Rising Venus for May 2020. Oh yeah, we most of us do have more than one soulmate. You don't have more than one twin soul though. Most people aren't twin souls, like that's a very rare thing, but if you are a twin soul, there's only one of those. You can't have more than one twin. A twin is a twin. It means 2. The word twin, it's 2, dos. Let's see overall though. Okay. Okay, so Taurus, here's what you're doing. Wow, this is so cool. I love this, guys. Taurus, you're coming out of this Scorpio death energy, which means in the recent past you've suffered a great loss. It may have even been attached, especially if it's a twin soul and not a soulmate. It may be attached to them. A great loss, a great sense of loss, a great transformation and transition. But if you can't get past this death energy until you learn to see it for what it actually is, which is a necessary transformation, a necessary understanding of the fact that we must experience loss, pain, and go through death in order to bring in the new, right? The new life, the new experience. And so the sooner and quicker you can truly mourn and grieve this and let go of it, the sooner this Ace of Swords comes in, new beginnings, new understandings, new truth. But whatever this death was in your life, whether it was a physical death and loss or a relationship ending, whatever it was, you have my condolences, my sympathies. Go through the grieving process and then find your strength and your courage to know, because baby, let me tell you, there's a lot of abundance coming for you in the future. Looking at these cards in front of you, it only doesn't matter that you are in this right now, because you're going to have so much more. This is a process and it is painful. And I'm not downgrading or minimizing your pain. But what I'm telling you is what's coming and the future that you have before you is so much greater than the loss you've had in the past. It is. It will make it all worth it. Your overall energy is the 8 of Cups. So what does this mean? It's also the Hanged Man. It means that after a time of maybe grieving, staying still, almost stagnant, not making a lot of progress or forward movement, you've gained that enlightenment, you've gained that awareness, you've gained that abundance. And as you do, you're ready to walk away from those 8 cups that hold a lot of emotion, a lot of meaning, and a lot of value to you, but they don't hold quite the same as the 10 of Cups, which is who you're moving toward. Your full moon is your divine feminine energy, or your partner's divine feminine energy, and you want to move toward that with an unparalleled swiftness that takes you to that, and so that you're honoring how much that means to you and how much that can be in your future, and you're moving toward it with no lack of regard for those 8 cups you're leaving, but also an honest acknowledgement that those 8 cups, if it's another partner, if it's a marriage that you're leaving, whatever they were valuable, they are valuable, they're special to you, but they don't match this full moon. They don't match this person you're moving toward. And you just have to be honest about that. And you have to be what? Brave. Being brave in this is so important, guys. It's one of the biggest things. Be brave. Don't be afraid to leave a comfortable, financially stable situation where there's not true love involved to walk right toward that risky true love partner. That partner will rise to the occasion. They will not let you down, right? Even if they look a little shaky to you or there's been experiences that make you worried, it's just to test your faith. That person will not let you down if you walk toward that situation with utter faith and trust in the universe and in what the fact that God brought this together, okay? So that no man put it asunder. You've got that Ace of Swords. Again, you're coming out of this place of grieving, Taurus, and you're moving to this Ace of Swords. That's the divine saying, bam, here's the truth. Take a look at it. Take a good hard look at the truth so that you'll know it going forward. You're going to communicate that truth. You're using the magician energy again. The magician, Virgo, Gemini. It's all about mercurial energy. The mercurial energy here as the magician, it's your ability to invoke. It's your ability, Taurus, to invoke. Gemini and Virgo have a great strength they share. They're Mercury ruled signs. They have the ability to communicate things, and we have the ability to communicate the truth. Even if it's not the truth when we start to say it, it becomes the truth. Our words have power like that. And this is about all of those energies that are at your table forming an alchemical miracle and your ability to do that as the magician. So what are you trying to bring in? Well, it looks like you're trying to heal from some past stuff because this Ten of Swords is directly attached to the Death card. There's also that feeling. The Ten of Swords is not just a death or an ending. It's a feeling of betrayal. Something really disappointed you and let you down. Maybe another person. Maybe you feel betrayed by someone. Even your partner. Your twin soul is the person it's hardest to get over a feeling of betrayal, but it's also the most rewarding when you can go in. Sometimes the only way to the other side is right through it. You can't avoid something. So if you've been betrayed by your twin soul or felt betrayed, it's for a purpose. It's to heal all of those past hurts that you have in other situations that you've never let go of. And you're going to heal them. You're going to come out so strong. You're going to come out of it a master. But you have to trust and go through it. Because look what you're about to go to. You're making a big choice here. You've got the Two of Wands. But look for the signs. You're going to have animal spirit assistance leading you down the right path. And you're going to know the right path. This Two of Wands, they're both viable choices because Spirit's not going to give you choices that aren't viable. But you're going to know what path is yours if you stay in your heart space and follow the truth. So you need to do that because look what you're bringing towards you and what's coming towards you as you do. The Knight of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Bae. How can you not love this, guys? How can you not love this? Even if as a reader I said nothing, but I just held these two cards up and said these are your outcome cards for May. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups coming your way. Congratulations, Taurus. That's all I got to say. Congratulations, right? Congratulations to y'all because it's all coming your way and you deserve every little bit of it, okay? You really do. Yeah, you got the Midas touch, Solomon. King Solomon. You got that Midas touch, guys. And just remember, your energy here, eight of Cups, bottom of the deck, walking away from that which had a lot of value. Those 8 cups, whatever you're walking away from, we can't minimize that. That had a lot of value, but nothing's more valuable than that full moon. What's hidden in that full moon, what's being kept secret, it's going to blossom and be so beautiful. If you've only shared fleeting moments with your twin soul that were so deep and so beautiful, but yet fleeting, just wait till you guys have some time to really explore one another and life together. You will be so full and so overjoyed, you almost will be afraid you're going to have a heart attack. It's so beautiful. And all you need to do is trust. All you need to do is trust, but take action where you see and feel the need and the necessity to take action. But know that all that's in front of you is not nearly in any way to devalue what you've been through, but it's also to say, it only gets better. It's so beautiful. Good morning, Kim. It's so beautiful. Yes, twin. Yes, Solomon. It's so beautiful. And you deserve it. Do you understand that, guys? So many of us think we don't deserve these beautiful connections. We do. And to my twin, to your twins, you deserve it too, okay? Even though maybe you think you don't deserve it. Yes, you do. You do deserve it. You deserve to be happy. I don't care about the mistakes you've made. I don't care about the mistakes I've made. We deserve happiness. We deserve it. It's ours. Claim it. It's yours. This is beautiful, guys. Knight of Cups leading to Ten of Taurus. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I really miss my twin soul. I love him so much. Like, I love you. If you're out, if you just happen to see this, twin soul, I love you so much. And he is one of the best people on the planet. I miss him, but I also don't miss him. Do you know why? In separation from your twin soul, guys, you know what else is so true? There's no such thing as separation. The further you go on this journey, you learn separation is just a horrible illusion. It's an illusion. It's not real. It's not. It's not real. What's real is our hearts are connected in such a in such a way that it's all. Yes, you must go on your purpose. You must. The pain of separation is a real pain, but separation itself is an illusion, guys. Roden gave us. Yes, I know Roden Water Baby. She's awesome. She has a wide variety of types of people who follow her. So my channel is very, very specific. Some people will resonate with my channel and some won't. So just if you don't resonate, just keep it moving. It's all good. We don't need to exchange any energy or anything. Abundance it is, Rebecca. All right, let's see what the mystical shaman card is for you guys to send you on your way here, Taurus. I'll be getting the Gemini reading up probably tonight or tomorrow. I'll be doing the, so I've got a few left to do. I'm about halfway through the Zodiac for May. I usually do 2 readings a day, 1 or 2 a day. I take it very slow because I get drained and I like to give my all to each reading. And I work on a lot of personal readings too. Private personals. You're dope. Thank you, Kayla. What's the message for Taurus and their soulmate for May from the mystical shaman? Okay. Okay, you've got the rattle, and then bottom of the deck, the smoky mirror. The number 4, this is my cards too. 47 is 11, and 43 is 7. So 11 and 7 are my numbers. So I just want to say, guys, I relate to this stuff. The rattle and the smoky mirror. A mirror that's smoky is still showing you. So it's like kind of seeing through a cloud. When you can see something, but it's cloudy and mystical, and you can't really see clearly. And the rattle here for me, what's that about? Well, 2 things. What do I think of when I see this rattle? I think of a baby, and I also think of sacred music, sacred noise. The need to find your beat, the need to find your rhythm in something. So you're trying to learn to see something clearly whilst also finding your rhythm in it, your beat, the thing that you know. Some people will say, "Well, my heart beats to the tune of a different drum than yours." Well, you and your person, your soulmate, your twin soul, your hearts beat to the same rhythm when you're especially as you're moving toward union, and you're being called to just be open, be a seeker of that, but also be the observer. Be the observer of what rhythm feels right to you and what gives you more clarity. As you vibrate at the right wavelength, and you feel things sort of the ship stop rocking and sort of level off. Look and see, have things become more clear? Have some of the clouds parted, right? Has there been a demystification of what you're looking at in the mirror? Because you want the mirror, you don't want to always see things totally clearly, because sometimes a little bit of mystery is good, but you also want to have a clear understanding in your heart space, your intuition of what's actually happening, right? You need a clear understanding. So it's very important for you to find your beat, your rhythm, and also to part of the test and the way of knowing you're finding your beat, your rhythm, and you're on the right track is to see what is your reflection showing you. How clear is the reflection? Okay, these are 2 beautiful cards. I'll give you guys a chance to look at the cards, at the colors, at everything, and intuit what you will. Good luck, Taurus, in May. I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely month, and I will see you guys soon. I'll be doing mini readings on Wednesday night at 9. And I'm also going to be rolling out some new readings. I'm going to start doing, I have the gay tarot, and since I'm obviously a gay reader, I'm going to start doing gay readings geared towards same-sex couples. So for those of you who are a same-sex in a same-sex divine partnership, be looking for that. You're going to really like this gay tarot. It's a beautiful deck, and I've had it for months. I just never really use it, but I've started using it for myself, so I'm going to start using it for you guys too. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your Monday. Make it a great week. Namaste. The God within me honors and sees the God within you.